What's up, guys? September 11th, a really nice day. And if you've been following my channel now for a while, you know that in the mid to late summer I was really focused on mid caps. It was a red hot earnings season. Small caps were dead, and I was really focusing on mid caps. And as we got to the end of August and the beginning of September, I said that I was going to start to focus on these small caps again, because I feel like the small cap market was going to start to heat up going into September and October. And over the last couple weeks, guys, we're getting great action in small caps again. Okay, the mid caps are a little quieter now that the earnings season is behind us. And we're getting great action in these small caps. Today was all about the super cheapies. Okay, that's what I call them, the super cheapies. Those are the stocks that trade below $1. I usually don't trade these stocks. Okay, I usually don't trade stocks that are like 30 cents, 50 cents, 70. There's usually too much slippage, and usually there's not enough volume, liquidity for me to get a nice position size and kind of ride it out. But when you do get these cheap stocks that do trade, tens of millions of dollars throughout the day, you can get a nice sizable position with good risk reward, and the same patterns and the same strategies still apply. Okay, it was a great day for kind of the entire TTG team. One of our traders, one of our pro traders in chat, kind of our small cap, kind of our penny stock guru, Alex, just absolutely has been on fire with these cheap stocks, guys, and these small caps. I mean, he nailed a trade in NLST the other day, and then he nailed that afternoon push, or that late morning into afternoon push in AGRX. I did not trade AGRX, but guys, you can just, by taking a look at the chart, and we look at this thing from 50 cents up to 90 cents in, a 1 hour window. These are just huge moves that these stocks were making. And today was all about the super cheapies. Look at the top gainers, guys. Okay, look at all of these stocks that are below $1. Okay, look at them all. All these stocks below $1 a share. Okay, here's your top gainers: AGRX, EARS, ANY, this XSPA, BPMX, AMMA. I mean, these are all stocks that are, OHRP. They're low volume stocks. I mean, those are some of those had really, really light volume that I wouldn't even consider touching. But the point is that you didn't see that in July and August. Okay, you just didn't see that. You didn't see small caps that were taking up the top gainers. The biggest gainers on the day were mid caps. They were $10, $20, $40, $50, $60. They were not $1, $2, $3 stocks, never mind 20, 30, 40, 70 cent stocks. Okay, so today was all about the super cheapies. So I came into the day and I was like, you know what, I've got to have some of these cheap ones on my watch list, but I just wasn't comfortable pulling the trigger, so I focused on RENN. RENN. There's a beautiful textbook double bottom gap up pattern in RENN that I caught long at 204, out at 221 for a nice trade, just building on top of my day. Yesterday on Monday, I had a nice little day, not a huge day, but just a nice little day, good way to start the week. And now I added to that today, so I'm going to get into that double bottom gap up pattern with you on RENN. And just to talk about, guys, the small cap market is back. Okay, it's undeniable. I think at this point, I think this action is here to stay for a little while. I expect the action to actually get better, not get worse. I think September and October are going to be great months for small caps. I said it in August that I was expecting it. Like I said, if you've been following my channel now for a little while, you know that I've been talking about expecting a good fall for small caps, and we're starting to see it. Okay, so let's get into RENN. I'll walk you guys through my trade setup. Okay, here is RENN, and this is that double bottom gap up pattern. REN gaps up, puts in that initial morning low. There is your initial morning low, okay? And then we pull back in and we retest that area, and you can see right here that initial morning low holds, okay? So there's like that double bottom gap up pattern. It's not, I've never really ever heard anybody else say double bottom gap up, guys. Just a phrase that I've kind of coined for this pattern, this very specific pattern. I really love this setup, and I'll get into it. You guys will see why. So here's your double bottom on the gap up. That initial morning low held support, and we popped above VWAP. As soon as the stock popped above VWAP, I started to notice now in here that VWAP was starting to hold support. Look at that on those 3 candles there. You can see VWAP holding support. Okay, I went ahead. I'll take you guys to my trade announcements. At 10:04, I got long RENN at $2.04. Stop loss around 194. All right, back to the chart. So I got long, guys, right here. Okay, is where I got long RENN. Okay. And I'm long right here in this level in front of this VWAP support level because I'm looking now for the trade line to catch up and give me a trade line VWAP crossover, and that's exactly what we got. And that is what this double bottom gap up pattern is all about. It's a double bottom gap up coupled with a trade line VWAP crossover. And when I entered the trade live in chat, I was talking about, guys, I'm looking for a trade line VWAP crossover to push the stock up through to new highs, and that's exactly what we got. Right here, you can see the trade line crossing over VWAP. Okay, my trade line, I used the 9 EMA, okay, 9 exponential moving average, and you got that cross above VWAP, and then as soon as you got that cross, bang, the stock pops, tests the high of the day, breaks through the high, and then pushes itself higher. I took some profit off, guys, right in front of the high just to be safe. So there was the high of the day, so I took some profit off. Let me delete that. I took some profit off right in here, and then I took more profit off as we pushed and extended, okay, up and out to new highs. And then my final take profit was all the way at the end of the day right here at 218. So 213, 221, and 218 from, I'll go back and I'll make a market for you, from a 204 entry right there. And that was my trade on that RENN. The reason why I held on to that last piece of my position for that whole day, guys, was we've been getting late afternoon pushes in a lot of these small cap stocks. Okay, so these real cheap stocks have been giving us late afternoon pushes, and I wanted to hold on to that one last piece to see if we got that push. Fred, which was a stock I traded yesterday, had a real nice, I made a real nice trade in Fred yesterday, long in here, sold kind of right up into that push midday, and you can see late in the day it had that pop right to new highs right before the close. Also, you can look at NLST the other day. Okay, NLST at 2 p.m. breaks out, explodes, pushes into the close. Power hour goes up, closes right at the dead high of the day, putting in a new high, and then you had that big gap up. BLPH was another one that late in the day, okay, which this is on Friday. Okay, late in the day on Friday, you had this big, strong, huge surge later there in the afternoon, and then go back to BLPH yesterday, and you can see 3:30, bang, stock pops up, breaks the high of the day, puts in a new high. So I started to notice this action on a lot of these small cap stocks, and for that reason, I wanted to hold on to a piece of that RENN and look to see if I got a break up to new highs into the close, but we didn't get it. So right before the close, I sold out of that last piece of position at 218. So moral of the story here, guys, is the small cap market is trading much, much better. I think small caps are back. I expect a good September, good October. So get excited. It's a good time. It's a great time to be a trader. The summer was not slow. Okay, it just was not. The action was not in small caps. It was in mid caps. I was crushing those mid caps during earnings season. The action was fantastic. Now you have to be a prudent trader. You got to be a diversified trader, and you have to follow the money flow. And now I'm starting to notice that money flow back into small caps. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Take care.